Today I'm going to discuss about Dynatrace tool. So take a quick glance about our today agenda. And first we will discuss about APM. What is APM and what is the need of APM and what are the tools which are available in market. We can take a look. And after that, how DT works and its architecture. And I will explain the tool how UI we will use. Okay. And coming to APM, maybe all of you knows that APM is application performance management, whereas we can also call it as application performance monitoring. So we will monitor our like application, how it is working, whether we are facing any issues inside it, or whether any request is getting any delay in response, or everything we can monitor our application by using this Dynatrace tool. And coming to Dynatrace, in Dynatrace it is artificial intelligence operations. It will work with, and inside through the Dynatrace we can monitor our infrastructure, and also digital experience monitoring we can do. And inside that we can also monitor the environment level also. Here environment level means we can consider it as if we have 2 or 3 data centers in various locations, like we can discuss it as normal. If any war situations or natural calamities, our data center may not work right, so they will keep backup for that. So like we can call it as, if it is working in production, like it is working from Hyderabad now, and then uh, if Hyderabad data center is somehow down, so backup for that they can maintain it. I can also show you how environment level monitoring will also we will consider. And here why APM is requires, like uh, what we will do, if we will monitor our application, we will know the how our application is performing. So here the need is like to know how our user is getting experience through our application. And also we can know that runtime application architecture, like how our application is going to work. And then daily how many transactions are doing on our application. Like if for example we will take Amazon, in Amazon how many transactions, like per day or per minute per second, how many hits are happening in that, we can know from here also. And if just by getting response from one URL or one request page is not answering to us, we can face it like response time degraded there. Like that from APM, uh, using the Dynatrace tool we can know where our application is down, or if any server is down we can get to know. And also from here deep dive component monitoring also we will do. Here component monitoring means process level monitoring. So each and every process, like inside a host there will be processes, right? So inside a server, they how it will work, we will write the code. At code level we will monitor, and also at web level and at DB level we will monitor. And at web level if any URL is not responding, we can come to know that at which point we are getting response time high, or else at which point we are getting any error, like it will throw error like HTTP 500 error, like that, right? So at what level we are getting that error also we can come to know. And also we will give reports, like the client asks us how today's performance of our application and how our performance a week before. and how it is performing. If it is live, how it is performing since from an year also they can ask us. So every analytics like yearly data, monthly data, weekly data, even though 2 years data, past data also we can provide to them. So by getting all these details, we have to do our application performance monitoring and management also. Next, coming to tools like APM, not only these are the major tools which are running in market right now. So Dynatrace is one of a major tool. Coming to it is a quite expensive tool, I can say, but very user friendly tool. And it is like, how we can say, each and every like by installing an agent inside it, we can get end to end how our application is working at web level, at code level, and at DB level. Even inside of whatever, like if any server goes down, within fraction of seconds we will get an alert for this, for our application, whether it is going down or at service level, this service is not working, like that it will show us within fraction of seconds. And coming to other tools, Datadog, New Relic, Splunk Light is also there, and App Dynamics also there, Site 24/7 also there. With Dynatrace, DevOps also can monitor. And coming to, hello friends, am I audible to you?
Yes.
Yes, madam. Continue, please.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yes,
Just
madam. Please
respond to me
continue.
because I'm continuously talking, right? If you respond to me, I can come to know that you are all listening to me. And coming to uh, APM using DT, like how it the problems will be triggered and how the severity level will be uh, like segregated. Here the severity level, and the problems whichever we will come to know through our UI is availability, error, slowdown, resource, and custom. So availability means here, if our host or server it went down, like host or monitoring unavailable, we can see our alert inside a UI within fraction of seconds. And coming to error, here if any failure it is throwing, like http 500 error, 503 error, server not available, like that it will throw error, right? So the problem severity of problem will be segregated like this. Availability means if application is it like if server itself is not available. Error means here, if at any level we are getting some error, that will be comes under error. And coming to slowdown, if any page or any URL or any thread or query is causing some response time, like it is taking more response time than the threshold, it will show us slowdown. Here at particular point of time, at particular query, we are getting response time degraded, like that slowdown will be uh, and then resource. Here resource means if we are observing any high volume, like take an example, if during festive season or some what we call midnight sales will be there na, at that time for our application request will be high, right? So we will get high volume or high traffic on our application. If suddenly we are observing any high volume, we can get to know that here our application is having high volume. Why? What may be the reason, we can get to know. And here custom means for infra level, we can see that our CPU is getting like usage more than 85% or 90%. We can customize it, like if it increases to, if it reaches to 75%, just can you want to me DT, we can give DT a custom alert, we can customize it. Like if my disk or CPU or memory, if it reaches to 75 or 80, that threshold, you can just give me an alert. Like that we can customize our alerts. And coming to how DT works, so here from browser we will log in. And infrastructure level, here infrastructure level means it will show, it will dealt in with um, like CPU, memory, and disk utilization, and also the service level, and also third party solutions means here um, we can tell like if any active gate is working or not, we can check everything inside of it. And from infrastructure, the URL or request is going to Dynatrace server, and then Dynatrace server will capture the data from here console. See, what I have mentioned is DT1 agent monitoring. How it will monitor means the levels will be segregated like this. Here infrastructure monitoring, full stack monitoring. Full stack monitoring means here both infra and service level monitoring will also be there. And here network monitoring, we can check our network whether any utilization is high, like that we can check. And DEM means digital experience monitoring, where we can see the user sessions and synthetic monitoring as well. Here user session means how if synthetic monitoring and user session, how how many user sessions are done at this particular point of time, we can know from this tool. Everything we can know from here. And coming to architecture of DT, there will be two types in architecture. I can say there is a SaaS. 1 minute. Two types of architectures will be there. One is SaaS, software as service. You know that SaaS means. And coming to DT managed architecture. So SaaS is here means we can say, for example, here is our DT server. So you all of you know, right, how we will use Gmail. 1 minute, my I'm sharing my screen again. I think it is showing only that PPT window. Is my screen visible, guys?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes, ma'am.
So here, as all of you know, like how we will use Gmail, Facebook, and everything. Like we will create an account inside it. So here also in SaaS, like software as service, our DT will be in a cloud environment. This is our DT. I'm sorry, it's my bad. My paint is not working properly, so please adjust.
Use A is there, right? You can click A and use.
Okay. Or else I can tell from here only. So guys, coming to our architecture like SaaS, how it will be work like one agent will be installed into our our application. So here one agent means what? One agent is one of the like it is not based on, it will be based on environment wise, not the technology perspective. Like it won't look about it, is it supportive to Java or .NET and everything. Only uh, it will work with the OS perspective, like environment perspective. OS means here Windows or Linux or Solaris or AIX, like that our one agent will work. So our one agent will throw, like our one agent will be injected to our application, and from there it will throw hits to our DT server. In SaaS environment, our DT server will be in a cloud environment. So coming to managed architecture, in managed architecture, in the premises itself we will maintain our uh, like servers, not depending on cloud. I think it is clear to you. So in SaaS, we will use our the cloud data center will be in cloud, and in DT managed, the data center itself we will maintain. Like banks or some confidential information, they won't give it to cloud, right? So they will maintain their own infrastructure at their premises level. So this is the DT managed architecture. And coming to, I have mentioned you before, like they will maintain 2 to 3 data centers, right? So for every organization or like here types will be there na, micro, small, medium level organizations, like that there will be some specifications that they needs to be, um, these specifications must be fulfilled to get the DT servers. And coming to UI, I will explain you from UI how it will work and everything. UI will be like this, and here above you can see 1 minute. This we will call this filter, and this here we will call this as management zone, the above one. So here in filters, how many applications we are going to monitor? They will be all actually I'm working in DT since from last 3 years. So we use it to monitor production servers which are already live. So here our applications will be like this. This is not our applications. Just for example, I have made this. So like different applications, we can filter it from here. How many applications we are going to monitor, like that? See here. If for example we take Amazon, I'm going to monitor, and Flipkart I'm going to monitor, and Zepto and everything like that. Here we can change our application which is we want to monitor, and here the time frame will be there. At last 30 minutes, how many problems we have seen in our application, and for all these are the time frames which are already presets. And if we wanted the least time frame we can see is last 5 minutes, we can see least time we can see last 5 minutes. And here if you want only closed problems in last 5 minutes, we can set here status any, we can set, means if open and closed problems we can see here, and if we want only open problems we can see here like this. And if I take it for last 72 hours, you can see more problems on this. See like this. This is called as management zone. And coming to this side, this is the menu, and in which we can see all like dashboard creation, we can see data explorer, how data will we will give it to like application, like mm, how it going to show us CPU graph or like that, we can select. And here logs also we can see, like at what time we have received. See here, timestamp, with the timestamp what is happening here. See, at 10:30 order delivered, and at 10:30 19 order shipped, like this every logs we can see from here. And here smartscape technology topology, and this means the whole application level, service level, process level, host level, and data centers we can see at a glance, like in which data center we are facing any problem. If at AWS if we are facing any problem, it will show us, it will trigger us as red mark. Coming to hosts, if any here you can see total 55 hosts are there. If any host is down or something, it went to unmonitored or anything is happened inside it, we can see here it as red. At a single glance we can have a look into our total processes, total services, total how many applications are there, all the applications and everything. In if any problem in data center, we can look at here. Coming to problems, I will show you how we will analyze, like how the problem we can analyze. See, before how I have shown to you, 1 minute. Here first I have told you already severity level, like availability, error, slowdown, resource, and custom. All these are the type of alerts which are segregated. Like this is the severity level also. And here impact level, if we want to see only infrastructure level, we can just select here infrastructure level. And here you can see CPU saturation. We can go inside of it. See, this is the total infrastructure level. Here you can see CPU, memory, disk, NIC, and network. If any network fluctuations, everything we can see from here. So from here the CPU is, it is showing, now it is showing 30%. See here the graph, before it went to 64%, and here it is usage is 51%, like that. Here we can see graph, and here below to that consuming processes also there, which process is consuming more, so that we can clear, right? Here process level data will also we can see at which process it is taking. See, this process is taking 14%, and the memory is 779 it is consuming. Now the connectivity is 100%. Everything we can show from, we can get from here. These all are the processes inside of this host. You can see here host also. This is infra level, how we will know. See, from here available memory also we can know. Available memory and traffic, how the traffic is fluctuating on this particular process. This is the process. If any availability is if this process is went to unmonitored or something, here in availability we will get to know 0%. And coming to error, see, we can see here JavaScript error rate. In this pure path technology will also be there, from where we can see the yes, tell me, Anil.
What is pure path technology?
Yes, I will explain. I'm explaining. Pure path means through which we can analyze our problem. Like, wait, I will show you. Here the threshold is 2%, you can see, which is exceeded to 27%. From here we can analyze. One minute. This is JavaScript, right? We could not see pure path. Let me show you another problem. See here, now the problem got closed, but before it is 57% failing. So going inside, you can see from the graph itself how, like, at what time the failure got started at 1931, and the failures were up to almost 1949. So from here we can analyze it. Now the name of pure path is changed to distributed traces. So I'm opening that. Inside the distributed traces and the time frame, at what time we have seen the errors, we can get to know all the list of errors. We can, like, each and every transaction we can open here. Am I audible?
Yes, yes.
They can hear me.
Everyone sleeping?
No, Kiran.
Yeah, why? Then she asked right, but you guys are not replying. So morning only, right? Everyone had idli, yeah?
From here, see, you can see here, 1 minute. From here only we can see the backtrace from where request we are getting, and from here only we can see distributed traces, and here we can see service flow also, from where the request is getting and at which point it is failing. Everything we can get to know. Here is backtrace. See, See, from Easy Travel web servers, we are getting a request to Azure. At Azure level, it is failing. Total 1,111 requests are getting, and in that 667 are getting failed. So, coming to here in distributed traces, which all are failing, only the failure request we can see with the red mark. I'm opening the failure one. See, when we keep our cursor here in blue line, it is taking 22.3 milliseconds. You can see, right? Server side start time, server side response time, and processing time and self time. All of you, can you see?
Yes, yes.
Yeah.
If that response time, if the response time is more, like here, there is no failure. You can observe. That's why we can see the response time is in milliseconds. But when it here it is having some failure, compared to before one, it is taking 2.21 milliseconds. And going inside, here the timing at what time it got failed, and code level also we can see which code is taking high. And for logs it will take time to load, and here the error is. See, stack trace also we can see, and the message itself it is showing not found. And in summary we can get request headers from where we are getting request, and the one agent details also we can see here, the version of one agent and everything. Client IP from where we are getting the request, and response status which is showing us like not found, 404 error it is throwing. That's why we are getting error. And the service itself on which we are getting error, it is Azure. The request is bin login. At login only, at login itself it is failing. And next, the host on which we are getting failure, and the process weather express is having failure. Everything we can see from distributed traces. And coming to service flow, see how the service is flowing. From Azure Weather Express, it is going to 53% response time contribution here. You can see. And next to network issue.
Yeah, please continue, please. Thank you.
So where are we? Guys, up to where you have captured distributed traces, you have understood? Hello, Anusha, am I audible?
Yeah, yeah.
Actually, at which point the meeting got ended, I did not observe. That's why I'm asking up to when, where you have captured, like up to distributed traces, you have understood, right? At which process and at which host we are
Yeah,
getting
yeah. In
error. Everything I
distributed
have shown you.
process, we are observed that where exactly we are getting from the like
404 error.
RESPA
Huh.
404 error, and these all things we explained. And after that, we went from the architecture, the Azure, it is going to the next level, right? Some
Next
diagram.
level. This is the
Yeah.
service level. Yes,
Yes.
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 This is the service level, and how it is flowing we can see. And here response time, whether like at what request, how much response it is taking also we can see from here.
Yeah.
Um,
Please share your
share
Here
your
screen.
two
screen.
services. Okay, I did not share my screen. I'm sorry.
Guys, please active. So you have the time lunch. Everyone have the chicken, mutton is there. So please active.
Yes, I think they are.
I think everyone is thinking that only. Maybe if today is Sunday, today class
No,
is over
actually
or
the
not.
class is clear.
Yeah,
It
yeah,
is clear, very much clear. Please continue. No issues
yeah, yeah,
actually.
yeah, yeah, yeah. Okay, okay,
Okay,
Maulik. Yeah,
okay.
thank you.
Yeah.
Just if you respond means I can more be interactive, right?
Yeah. Actually, it is somehow unplanned. That is what at
Okay,
least
okay,
we are
okay.
paying attention. No worries.
Okay then.
Yeah, thank you so much for the cooperation and please continue.
Okay, no problem. It's my pleasure.
Yeah, thank you. Yeah.
Here, error level, I have shown you how the pure path will be. Like now, the pure path name is change it to distributed traces. Don't use pure path. Okay. And coming to slow down, like response time degradation, we will see how the analysis will be. UI, it will take some time to load. Actually, the thresholds will be different for each and every service. That's why even though if it is in milliseconds, sometimes it will throw us, like if any custom alert we have set for that, we can get the response time degradation. So you can see network IO time is taking 88.9 milliseconds here, and calls to this service booking service, it is taking 1117, sorry, 117 milliseconds. Here you can see the 95th percentile, how it is working. And also we can compare yesterday how it will be there, and for a week before how the throughput is, like how the traffic will be there. We can everything we can get from here. See here, time frame will be there. Compare with 2 hours before, a day before, like yesterday, or week before weekend. With the day before, I'm comparing. So you can see the graph here. This is the median graph. Yesterday it is taking 313 milliseconds. Now today at the same particular time, it is taking 150 milliseconds. If we go for slowest 5%, this is nothing but 95th percentile C. That's why we have got the alert, like, see, total response time it is taking 2.6 seconds, which is more. Because for just request only it is taking 2.6 seconds, means the total transaction, how much time it will take to complete. See the load also here, difference from yesterday to today, we can look at here. And coming to the next severity level, resource level. Resource is nothing but uh, wait, here if we put all as our management zone, we can monitor our total applications, like whatever applications we are going to monitor, like Amazon, Flipkart, and everything. Total applications we can see, or else for particular specific application we want to see, we can select from here application also. And the time frame I can select from last 30 days or everything. Like if we want to give any reports or like that, we have to give monthly reports and everything, right? So we can select the time frame in custom also. See, for particular time only for 5 minutes also you can check. The least time frame in this is 5 minutes. See, resource total memory is saturated here. I have shown you CPU saturation before, same like memory saturation also we can see. And coming to custom alert, this is which we have customized the alerts. If CPU is greater than you see here AM disk event, some disk problem we are opening. The disk available value was below normal behavior, which is like the threshold will be high but it went to down. That's even for low volume also we can get alert for this. Like this is the total how can I explain is, if at this point of time the total request must be like it won't be below the this particular 5 or 6 like that, but the request gone to below to the threshold, that's why we got the alert. Like that we can. It will take time to load. And one more thing I want to tell you is how at first we will inject one agent into our applications, right? I have already discussed with you how we will deploy our one agent. I will show you. See, deploy Dynatrace means installing one agent into our application. So here, as I have already told you, it is not the technology perspective. Like it won't bother about which technology you are using, Java or .NET, but it will bother about the OS which on which you are going to install your one agent. So if we want to install in Windows, we can give this, or else if we want to install our one agent into Linux server, we can give that. So from here you can see the commands directly. You can run these commands by taking the orcos like server access. Here by taking the server access we can run these commands. And also if we want to download this file, we can download it in our local system, and we can transfer this downloaded file to the server itself on which we are going to install this one agent. And here these are the server IPs we can know. And after installing this one agent, we can see the status also, like using the command of systemctl agent status. And here types will be there: Linux, ARM, PowerPC, and all these are like about our servers, which version we are using and everything. And one pass token must be created. Here we will if whenever we are downloading, we can create a pass token, and we will run these commands. See here already commands will also it is throwing to us: Linux version, agent Unix latest version we want, and we will run this command. And verifying signature, inside of it one signature will be needed, so that CA file will also be dropped into that. And then for running, this is the command /bin. After running, We can actually in the
This is installation
server
part, right?
on which we are. Yes, installation part I'm
Is
telling.
it any possible, any
Guys, are you
sample
following?
application? Is it possible any sample application we can try to
No,
configure?
actually, I can't. I can't show
Okay.
you our working part.
No, no,
That's why.
not working part. Any example we
Just
can take and we can everything we can
no, it is not
configuration
possible
possible. No,
actually.
no. Okay, okay, continue. Yeah.
It is not possible. Actually, just in command prompt, how the Linux will work, right? Just inside of it, going inside of it, we have to check whether one Dynatrace up, like we will create one folder in the server on which we are going to install. Wait, I will write it and I will show you on notepad. By using Linux commands only we will install, like in Linux server. First we will create one folder for this one agent. Actually in inside of servers, like if we are working in banking project or else any other projects, they won't give direct server access to us, right? So we will get through admin access we will get, and from there we will inside, going inside and logging inside, we will create one folder inside their server, one agent folder, and from which we will take access, right? So in our laptop only we will download the one agent folder, and we will get that folder into this folder which is we have created in server. So opening this one agent folder, we will run these commands whatever I'm showing. It is all we can see from here only, and for running we can see this. And last command which we will whether it is installed or not, we can check from systemctl space status one agent. And one more thing, after installing one agent inside the server, they must take process restart, process level restart, total server, they have to take the restart, then only it will work, it will start work. Like if for example I will show you, see, host page, this is the host page, these all are the servers we are having inside aws. Total 38 hosts we are having. So in this host, if we want to, if we are installing in this host, if one agent is installing in this host, and this total how many processes are there, we can see from here. See, if the host is not running, it will show us red and unmonitored, you can see, but here you can see running. And here processes, all processes are there, no? If we have installed one agent recently on this host, we have to take all these processes restart. Got my point? Then only all the processes must get into monitoring. Hello guys, am I audible?
Yes, yes.
Okay. Then anything else you want to ask me?
Hello.
Yes, yes.
Do we need to do any certification for this?
Yeah, there will be certifications. Wait, I will show you how many certifications will be. First, association certificate will be there, and See, all these are the certifications which are available. See, I have completed my associate certification. That's why it is showing associate. And then professional certification will be there. Dynatrace master certification will be there. And these are the partner. For professional, actually for associate certification, only written online exam will be there. And for professional exam, a written and configuration part also will be there. Configuration part means how to install one agent and all we have to do. And inside of this, we can see request attribute also. I forgot to show you that. If you guys want to do certification in this, I will provide you document for that. You can follow that document. I will share on this chart. Anyone is interested?
Yes.
Yes.
I will provide the document link to you. You have to follow that. And logging into Dynatrace portal also, they will give some exams like TATs will be there. For practice purpose, you can write more exams inside that. And when you are confident, you can. And also sometimes this Dynatrace itself, they will conduct some seminars and everything. If you attend that, they will provide some coupons. So otherwise we have to put it for 18,000 or something for each exam. So whenever they are if you log into this Dynatrace portal, they can you can get some notifications. From there you can get coupons. If you attend any webinars or everything, they will give some coupons. And you can see
First,
here
we
you
need to
can.
register.
Yes, we have to register inside of this Dynatrace portal. By registering, we will get notifications. And also they will provide everything. You can see here in my screen, every classes will be there, total education you can get from here only in this document. And live training means here any webinars are going on, you can join in this document. Here it is, total everything. Whatever you want to learn, you can learn from here. This is provided by this Dynatrace portal itself. Inside logging into it, you can get it, or else I will share it on this chart. The session is clear to you? Is it useful to you? Hello guys.
Yes, yes.
Yes, it's a
I have
good
shared the
section.
Dynatrace link. That's it from my end. If anything is there,
I think
you
please
can.
share this document, KT document, as same to the
Ha.
URL and what things
Sure,
will help, right? You need to provide those details.
sure. We'll give it on this chart.
Okay. So if anyone interested, right, you
Yeah.
can take
Kiran garu,
this. Yes, please. You have any doubt?
Mhm.
uh, yeah, we'll go through this one more time, and if we have any doubts, we'll post to you and just
Okay.
take to us and
Sure.
Yeah,
Anusha,
okay,
you
sure,
can.
yeah,
sure.
yeah.
Thank you. Yeah, thank you.
Thank you. Thank you so
Okay,
much.
thank you for everyone for your cooperation and everything. Bye bye.
Yeah, thank you.
Hope this
Thank you.
is useful
Yeah,
to you.
it's a very useful section because okay, thank you for everyone. And so it's a Dynatrace is a very important tool in nowadays in performance testing point of view because So if you are doing for the performance testing as the engineering part, you want to drill down the application, you want to drill down for the network side, CPU side, everything we are able to clearly, we need to find the root cause. Exactly where we are getting from the issue. Like it is a server side or it is application side, it is the database side, like any slow response query. So each and pure pathways we need to like drill down and we need to identify the where exactly root cause is a very easy tool. But coming to the like we have the some tools will be there, right? We want to identify the issue means that is a very difficult to find out the issue because it is not indicate from the anywhere like it is exactly it is we are getting any error or not means we need to drill down more there in the other application. But Dynatrace we can see the like you can observe, so it is indicating for the color also, like it's your response time is good or your CPU is will be within the your right 50%, it is showing as a green color. Maybe you are like any errors will be there, it is indicating for the red color. So we can allay the results very good thing, and this is a very important dynamic tool from the in performance monitoring point of view. So in this Dynatrace tools we can monitor from the different ways, like you can monitor for the APM, nothing but it's application management. Like we can monitor for the everything in server side, application side, database side. So everywhere we need to monitor and we need to dig the issue. So really it's a good section. Thank you for Raji. So anyone have any doubts, you can ask me. For now, we can close in within 5 minutes.
Yes. Thank you. Thank you,
Yeah,
everyone.
I think everyone is good.
May I know, is that App Dynamics also maintains the same UI like Dynatrace?
No, no. UI will be different, but
Okay.
Dynatrace is very user friendly, I can say,
Yes,
because
yes.
everything we can see from the UI itself. Because no need to going inside this, there, here, everything. It will only show to you where you have to go. Like in detail, it will be shown to you.
Okay.
Here is the problem. Here is the problem. You can drill down. Everything you can get it, like license utilization, how many servers are there, how much it is utilizing, everything you can get it from the UI itself. I have shared you the document which is very useful to you in future also. Not only Dynatrace, everything will be there in that, like DevOps also
Okay.
covered in that. You can go through it.
Yeah. Okay. Thank you.